And there we go. We are live. Feels good to be streaming again. It's been a couple weeks. I had to take off last week because I had an appointment. I was hoping I would be able to fit the stream in the evening, but I was not up to it. And even the week before, sometimes I'm just too tired. But I'm glad to be back now. Really looking forward to playing again, and I hope we have some fun hanging out. So, without further ado, let me minimize OBS and start the game already. I don't see anyone yet, but it usually takes a few minutes for people to come in. So that's fine. All right. Okay. So, hey, there's Nick. Hi, Nick. First one here. Or at least first one to say something. I don't see when someone logged on. Glad to have you. You can't see the game? Oh, I forgot to hit the button. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. Silly me. Luckily you didn't really miss anything. Can you see it? I assume you can see it now. That was a silly mistake on my part. Can you tell it's been a while since I streamed? But thank you for telling me, because I totally would have forgotten that. Anyway. So last week, we had the Bradless section of the game, where it seemed like he was dead, but it was obvious he wasn't actually dead. And now he's back! We got Brad back. And here we go. Okay. So now, also in the last chapter, we learned about Odessa's huge flying machine, the Gaza, which is powered by 4 huge energy sources called Diablo Pillars. So we have to go through each of those and shut them down. And each of them is guarded by a member of Cocytus, or Cocytus, I always forget how it's pronounced. Odessa's generals. We've seen them before. We'll start with Caina's, which is right over here. I'll walk around his cannon. haven't gotten to do that before. The Diablo Pillars are, from a game design perspective, kind of interesting, but also kind of annoying. Mostly because they all reuse the same look. The non-puzzle rooms are exactly the same from pillar to pillar, and it's the same music and the same visual style except for the color changes. So it's like it's the sort of thing that suggests they ran out of time for level design. They just wanted to pad it away. But, like, narratively, the Diablo Pillars are important because each of them concludes the story for a different member of Caina's. And also there's fun puzzles, which I always appreciate. Nope. Except the timed ones. Timed puzzles bad. Also, none of them have actual rooms in the sense of, like, doors. All of them always have these crystals that you touch to move you to the next floor. And once you're on one of the higher floors, there's no way to go back. Until you complete the level, of course, at which point it exits you automatically. If you want to come back later to fight some of the random encounters, you can only do that on the first floor because the crystals are now disabled. But the first floor also is the one with the exit. Thor's hammer. Diablo Pillars! Hey Boo! Glad to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this one's Caina, and I'll also be doing Antenora today. I'm saving the best for last today because Antenora's final scene. Yeah, I love the Diablo Pillar thing. Antenora's final scene is one of the best scenes in this game, honestly. And Claire's here. Hi, Claire. Oh, you watched the previous VOD. Nice. I have to say, it's been a little while since you stopped by for a stream, because like the last couple weeks I haven't streamed, and then a couple before that you weren't there. So it's nice to see you again. I missed you. Nice. That's impressive. Yeah, I also usually save Ptolemy for last, and I am doing so this time too. We're doing Caina and Antenora today. Next week we'll do Judecca and of course Archheim before Judecca. And then week after that, we'll do Ptolemea and wrap up Disc 1 with Heimbobhausen. Makes sense. We got Brad back, and Cannon's in our party now. Oh yeah, I love Canon too. Good work. I need to give the order yet. Let me just check on Tim's abilities here. Okay. 8 more until he gets turned undead. Let's try to get that today, shall we? I think that's the fastest I've ever done that one. Boom, boom, boom. Each of the Diablo Pillars has 2 bosses. One midway through the dungeon, which is just a generic monster, like most of the bosses in this game. And then the other one at the top is the Cookitis member, which is the pillar's namesake. So in this case, it's Caina. That unmodified spell, I'm pretty sure is a mistranslation. There were similar spells in other Wild Arms games that were rendered as forbidden spell, which makes a little more sense. Unmodified is like, okay, you haven't changed it. It's still spell version 1. It's not spell version 1 underscore version 1 underscore final dot spell. Alright, what was this? Was this Drado? I think this was Drado. Let's do this fast then. I didn't modify for the rest of the world release. Yeah. Tim and Puka are gonna take it on. It is Drado, okay. Grotto's pretty easy. Mostly because it's extremely weak to fire magic. Yeah. Oh, look at that damage. So rude. Yeah, so did I get high heal? I mean high flame? I did not get high flame. Great. Well, this could have been faster then. We'll just build up FP and use more Galt a few times. If we ever get the opportunity. I guess I should play conservatively. Gotta make sure people live. Especially if they're confused, they might be attacking Tim, and it's not like he's got a ton of health. Also there we go. This will do some great damage. Could I have actually just attack instead of access? Why would I do that? Oh my god. There we go. God. It's really starting to annoy me. Alright, there we go. Just should finish him off this turn, I think. This powerful spell will draw though. There we go. Level ups all around. And equipment for 10. Ooh. I should switch cannon back in because I'm trying to unlock her later level bionic arm attacks. Oh no, Ashley must fight alone. Love that restoring HP ability. And they're back. Unlikely Tim's going to get a chance, but there we go. Save point room. The pillars all have a very, very regular structure. They alternate between run around the circle and event rooms. And the event room order is always first puzzle, second puzzle, mid-boss, save point, third puzzle, final boss. Here's third puzzle, and one of my favorite puzzles in the game, the Dark Maze. All you gotta do is get to the other side, but you can only see while you're standing on these light switches. Not terribly hard, but very cool. Hey, Claire's here. Our second Claire. The one who lives here. Hi! I'd like for Tim to get credit. I'm trying to... Oh, that did nothing. I mean, not nothing, but less damage than I expected. Still knocked out the enemy. How many more for Tim? 5 left, okay. Sure seems like the frequency of battles you can't dodge is particularly high in the Diablo Pillars. First and second Claire's in Orchestra of Twitch chat. That's true. Where is Robert right now?
I believe he is under the bed.
At least that's where he was last time I saw him. At some point during the stream, he will probably come out and ask to be let out, at which point I will first hold him up to the screen so y'all can see him, and then let him out. So here's the Caina fight. Yeah, we'll let him do it. How about feeding these guys to a space-time distortion? Oof, jeez. .40 Hypoblast does more than I remember. Honestly, probably a good thing because it means she's got access to high heal now. She's gotta use it on herself first. like spamming that Hyperblast here. I'm not sure if that'll kill Ashley or not. Ugh. So annoying. Okay, well, we'll build up a little more FP and we'll be able to revive him to full pretty quick. And Cannon can start spamming Drive Cut, and Cannon more likely will unlock a new ability. Okay, Soldier. Okay, what status effects are we getting? None! Alright. Cool, I guess. I really should have gotten Extend. Oh well. We'll get Extend right after this. I'll use a Mystic just to cycle through FP. Keep Loka gaining stats. But really the battle is won at this point. Alright, Vortex Cut. Still want to spam drive cut because we don't have phalanx. Texans turning Ashland? Yeah. A lot of health. There we go. And Caina is washing hell with bluster. To lose it to guys with no ideas and no protocol. Hey, Randolph, the magic key. One last time to make strength. Well, that's definitely counts as a character death, right? When your magic floating key opens a hole in space and you just sort of fall into it, that's a death. We're definitely never going to see Caina again. Which is weird, because we've only fought Caina once before this, so that's 2 battles total. Most of the time, recurring bosses in Wild Arms 2 get 3 battles, but I'm sure that doesn't mean Caina is going to show up in Disc 2 or anything. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. Because they're pure doesn't mean they're right. Sometimes purity can narrow your view of the world. A path of uncertainty and confusion may have failures, but it will never be wrong. Brad is very wise. Alright, so 1 pillar down, 3 to go. Before we go to the next one, I do want to do a few things on the side. First, Island Outpost. Oh wait, do you have to... Sorry, I think you have to go to Sealj. Switch to look. I think you do Sealj first to get Extend, right? Because it's Caina is back in Sealj Library, I think. It was like a representation of the scientific process defeating an inflexible ideology. Kinda? Yeah? Or at least that's how Brad chose to frame it. The scientific process, or just the general idea of, like, openness to experience. Caina says, I'm tired from spreading knowledge of high-level magic across the earth. She said Earth? Oh, shoot. She changed her text after the first time you talked to her. I missed it. Weird when they use the word Earth, because they're not on Earth, they're on Pogaya. Anyway. Point is, indefatigable Mr. Day has plunged into his next project. And that project is Lilka's third level force ability. That's right. I've been waiting for a young sorceress like you to come along. I want you to have the extend. The result of all my research. You'll take it. Extend. This increases magic's power to 1.5 times normal. The sphere of the magic's effects changes as follows. A single enemy to group and group to all. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it? It's not really a big deal. I wonder what I should research next. Anyway, so that's just Lilka's 75 FP ability, which will come in handy a few times. Let's also restock. Oh yeah, and at this point, also, once you get extend, you can also just refill level 2 spells anywhere. You don't have to go back to Mr. Day. Well, High Flame would be nice, but it would have been nice in the Draudo fight. Anything more important? I don't think so. Well, I'll just get High Flame, that's fine. We're good on personal skills. Yeah, let's just save and then we'll go to Antenora's. The final fight against Antenora is one of my favorite scenes. Why did I do that? That was the way to Caina, not the way to Antenora. I'm sorry. Alright. Teleport to where we already are, which moves the hovercraft. I'm just going to teleport the hovercraft. Antenora's Diablo Pillar is near Baskar, but teleporting to Baskar doesn't actually put the hovercraft anywhere like a beach that you can... I don't even remember if it moves the... because there's no beaches near Baskar. If you look in the lower left corner, you can see Cannon's implants can detect things like items and levels on the overworld. Can you... There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. ram the shore. Really. I don't know, it was weird. It just seemed like the button stopped working. Button to get out the hovercraft. Okay. Playing Final Fantasy IV recently, so now it feels to me like every JRPG has ever. Does Final Fantasy IV have a hovercraft? I've never played that one. This is a neat little puzzle. I'll show you how the puzzle works at first, and then I'll show you the solution. So there's these blocks. Whenever you walk over one, it rises. You have to make all of them rise. And also, you can't, like, yeah. Until you get an airship, of course. But there's one more condition you gotta watch out for. Which is that once you make them all rise, how do I get over there? Yeah, you actually have to end it next to the goal. Here's the route that I use. There we go. Neat little puzzle. I love the touching every tile once kind of puzzle. Y'all heard about Blob Bun? It's an indie puzzle game made by someone I follow on Mastodon. It's that kind of puzzle, touch every tile once, but about a lesbian bunny and her girlfriend. It's great. What's not to love? Go play Blob Bun, everyone. This isn't sponsored by Blob Bun or anything, I'm just a fan. Although, who knows if you can even access it, because apparently Steam and Itch are delisting or shadow banning or taking down LGBT related stuff, so it was... This guy's got a lot of health. There we go. Forgot I should have Tim up front here. Because I'm trying to get him to learn Turn Undead. More necromancers should wear skirts. I agree. There we go. No new abilities unlocked, but that's okay. Not every battle has to unlock it. Oh god, it's this one. Okay. They change up the pattern every time you fail, so don't think you can just memorize it after seeing it twice. Got one shot to memorize the pattern. It's each thing appears exactly once. 1 to 9. Alright, number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Worst puzzle in the game. It's very annoying. Alright. 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 9, 6, 4, 2. 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 9, 6, 4, 2. 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 9, 6, 4, 2. Yeah, okay, there we go. Goes too fast and falling off the edge doesn't. Yeah, that's true. It is also true, though, it's not. It can't pick any order. There's only like, I don't know, 4 or 5 possible orders that it can choose from. So you can actually eventually memorize it, but it's still really annoying. Look, wants to take this one. Sorry, pal. Nothing you do will work, because I've got magical powers. Magic is a power that can do anything. I'm going to be able to do it all, too, just like my older sister. I do love Loka. Yeah, normally falling off the edge does repeat a puzzle, but that one resets the pattern. So. Prism. I thought Prism was Judecca's. Oh no, Judecca's was Magmalizer. Okay. Jeez. I came out of the gate hitting hard. Of course, I didn't heal up before this one, which I probably should have. Bosses are hard now, sorta. We're through the worst ones. Canon is the hardest boss fight in the game. And yet, ironically, in your party, she's significantly weaker. Like, she's still cool, don't get me wrong, but, like, Drive Cut does triple damage against a member of arms as compared to against a monster. Excuse me. I think Canon will live? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, hey, Dad's here. Hi, Dad. Glad to see you. We're coming up on one of my favorite scenes in the game, so if you stick around, it shouldn't be too long. We do need to heal. So you can see Tim's first aid, 780 there, at the start of a battle was only healing 560. That's the up parameter skill working. It's increasing his magic effectiveness. So you can see that's a really useful skill to have. If he uses Tidal Wave, I want to be able to use Ogre Yoke. Glad I did. I don't know why. Just Prism does physical attacks so rarely that I forgot what the animation looked like. He's just like it just made me laugh, I don't know. Cannon's probably safe as is. Still no new unlocks. I want Phalanx. So earlier first aid was doing 780. Let's see how much it does now. 876. Pretty good. 928. Tim is at max FP. Yeah. We'll just have them combine, that's fine. Doesn't matter. There we go. I should probably, like, there's a part of me that wants to make sure whenever one of the characters gets a little spiel to say before fighting a boss, that that character gets to participate in that fight. You know, like that ProCD sketch. I think I have dialogue for this part. But also, at this point in the game, I just really want to unlock Cannon's abilities, so I'm just gonna insist that she's always there, and Ashley's always there because he's the best damage per second. And Tim is better at party healing than Lilka, so this is my party right now. I don't know. I'm gonna try to give Tim this kill. Once you get the life orb, first aid becomes almost obsolete. Yeah, I mean, sometimes Lilka's knocked out and Tim is your best bet, but yeah, Mystica life orb is so much better than first aid. However, that's late in the game, if I recall correctly. Save point. I mentioned that every pillar has the same order of rooms. First puzzle, second puzzle, mid-boss, save point, third puzzle, final boss. There's one exception, which we'll see next week. Low on health. I used to have my characters use the personal skill that converts FP to HP at the end of a battle. Just because it was convenient to always have your characters at full health. And then at some point I switched over to, but it is better for winning boss battles if you have those abilities that work mid-battle, like the ones that restore HP when you get FP, and the ones that boost your stats when you get FP. Which is true, but also I miss the convenience of automatic healing. It's very convenient. That's why every Wild Arms game after this one has some form of automatic healing that you don't even have to research. 3 and Alter Code have something called Vitality, where you restore some amount of HP after every battle. And then 4 and 5 just like, you know what, just full. You're at full HP after every battle. Anyway. This puzzle is dumb. One of these is the bad one, and you just have to guess. No way of knowing which it is. God, I really am on a roll with puzzles today. I don't think I've ever been this good. It's not that I'm good, it's that I'm lucky. That one was pure luck. The memorization one, at least, was some skill. That one was pure luck. Yeah. I like to think that there's some degree of, like, thematic coherence between the characters and their own puzzles. Like, Antenora's puzzles are all about hidden information because she's hiding something. Judecca's are about Spikes because he's sadistic. And Ptolemaea's are about huge boxes that crush you because he's all about brute strength. Caina's are about knives because... I don't know. Unclean ones obey. Really? Why did Tim go first? Oh well. Let's use first aid. And some more health going into the boss fight. So much for that. Alright, so here we go. We got the Antenora fight, and then the grand finale to her character arc. Which, as I've said several times today, is one of my favorite scenes in the game. Antenora, just a reminder, this character, you can see her in the corner there, seems to be kind of the odd one out in Odessa. She was the one decrying killing innocent people, which none of the rest of them seem to have much of a problem with. So she seems to have more of a moral compass than they do. But why is she working for them? Maybe she's just in love with Vinsfeld. I have my reasons for being here, and I'm ready to die if I must. He's watching because Vinsfeld's watching. The translation in this game, I don't know. might bring Loco back for this fight. We'll see. Definitely bringing Loco back for this fight. Sorry, Tim. Actually, you know what? It's a bit annoying that it has to keep loading the characters. Tim to heal, and then Loka to restore. Didn't need the restoration list. Oh well. Oh jeez. Alright. Build up a little FP, have Tim use Yuck. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now I'm bringing Ashley back. I'm gonna need a drink of water, I think. I think I'm just parched. Come on, Phalanx! Unlock Phalanx, damn it. I'm gonna use one of Cannon's abilities just to burn off some FP so we can get her stats up a little. And Mystic a Big Berry to keep alive. Still no phalanx. That'll probably kill her. Yep. Great. We do have the mana for higher revive. Mana. I haven't even been playing Magic lately, I don't know why I said that. FP. Oh, great. Now Canon isn't even going to get the experience, let alone the phalanx. Oh well. Alright, here we go. The grand finale of the Antenora character arc. Pain that has been concealed in my heart has finally been given form. Are you in Vinsfeld? Ha! Me and that man make me laugh. You've got it all wrong. It's the opposite. I despise that man. I want revenge. Then why did you... Both my mother and father were killed by that man. They were killed just because they were connected to the Slayheim royal family. That man, Vinsfeld, who led the Slayheim Liberation Army, he killed my parents. But my powers alone weren't strong enough to destroy him. So you join forces with the enemy? It makes no sense. Didn't I already tell you? This is my revenge. This was the biggest revenge I could take on the man who took everything from me. I did everything I could to get that man to love me. All the sins I committed, all the pain I suffered was to steal his heart. Vinsfeld came seeking my heart and my body. I have come to occupy a large place in his heart. What will happen to his heart if I am destroyed by you all? I can imagine the expression on his face when he hears I have been destroyed. By stealing his valuable me, I get my revenge. So I just want to say that's one of the most astonishing reveals. Like, first of all, in a game where the writing, you know, kind of varies in quality, the line, by stealing his valuable me, I get my revenge, has that's one of those lines that has stuck with me as one of the most incredibly cool lines. But also just, yeah, sometimes you're powerless and all you can do is try to hurt the guy who hurt you. And the fact that she was able to hurt him in such a deeply personal way by making him fall in love with her and then dying, it's it's brutal. I also appreciated that it was kind of a subversion of the usual trope of the woman serving under the man who, like, why is she serving him? Because she's in love with him? Nah, it's the opposite. Though, I still believe she had strong feelings for Vince. To love and to hate are flip sides of the same coin. I think she had strong feelings about Bidsfeld, not for him. Not the same thing. Anyway, how's that for a character arc, huh? That'll do it for today, I think. I've clearly got to get a drink of water because my throat is parched and I'm coughing up a storm. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Uh, Next week, we'll go through a necessary side level before completing Judecca's Diablo Pillar. And then we'll finish the Diablo Pillars and the disc the week after. And then the week after that is when we get to start disc 2, and I'm really excited about that one, even more so for that one than for what we just saw. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye bye.